So, from my research and work that I've done in the past 3 decades, I'll share what it has been and what I've learned from several masters and practices and meditations that I've done. And that is what has brought me to where I am today. Last year, I turned 50, and I think that opened a lot of portals for me, a lot of different abilities for me, which were lying dormant and were in a work in process. And that's where everything started opening last year for me. And that's where psychokinesis came in, telekinesis came in, magnetizing metal came in, and a lot of different abilities that I was blessed with by the consciousness came in. And that's where I went deeper into energy. And what is energy? Energy is a form of directed consciousness, I would say. Once when we are able to, consciousness is everywhere, and when we are able to direct that consciousness, that is what energy is. When we are able to give it a momentum and a movement. Energy can, when it is on a dormant phase, it is consciousness. And when it becomes activated, now it is kinetic energy. So there's potential energy and there's kinetic energy. So kinetic energy is where we see movement in the 3D world, everywhere what we see. Now, the kinetic energy can be two kinds. One is that we see in the physical world. We see a car moving, we see a human being walking, we see a bicycle going by. These are all kinetic energies. And then there is the kinetic in the 3D world. The 5D world is where there are senses and there are things that we are unable to see, but energy is still moving. A very easy example of that is Wi-Fi. Now, most of our phones work on Wi-Fi. Most of our computers work on Wi-Fi. We are broadcasting right now on Wi-Fi all over the world, and people are connecting with us. That is unseen. If you ask somebody 50 years back, 60 years back, that something like Wi-Fi would be there, people will be saying you're crazy. What is happening is science is catching up to the consciousness. What is happening is the magic is that with these years and decades that have passed by, science is catching up in the way that when it is able to justify what is happening and reason it, it becomes a law and it becomes a reality. And then the majority of the world population accepts it and embraces it. But they are still there. It is not that the Wi-Fi system or the Wi-Fi waves were not there 40 years back or 50 years back. They were still there. But it is just that they were not embraced. They were not found. They were not. So the human race is in a process. It's a beautiful time we are living in. Because we are in a process of evolving and finding out and embracing these abilities and these capabilities and seeing these potential, all this amazing potential that is there, unveil in front of us. I mean, the theory is that there's nothing new that is being created. It is just being found out. It is just that we are embracing it. So energy is beautiful in that way, that it is a form of, in movement. Consciousness and movement is what I would say it. And energy does not know good or bad. Like we were talking the other day, energy does not know good or bad. It's like a knife. It has the edge and it does the work. It can cut your hand or it can cut vegetables to feed the entire village. So it's up to us how we use that energy, in what possible way we use it as humans to make our lives better, our families, friends' lives better, our community better, and the entire planet's life better by using and understanding how these energies can work in our favor.